Today's Getting Started tutorial is focused on curriculum development through the use of unit supplements and the creation of lessons, assignments, and projects. Let's take a peek under the hood. So here we are on the teacher dashboard, all ready to dive in and create new learning experiences for our students. When we click the Teach tab, we see several options: new lesson, assignments, projects, unit supplements, and actions. Let's proceed from right to left. The Actions button simply lets you delete any lessons you check in the window. Easy enough, right? Unit supplements are great for use by teachers who may not have all of their students loaded into the system for electronic distribution, but can still access the content. They are available via the Teach tab and also under the Toolbox tab. We have a variety of unit supplements for each subject area: language arts, math, science, and social studies, and for all grade levels. For example, under grades 6 through 8, science, we find a lesson on environmental crisis. Let's take a quick look. You can click Printable Copy to print or save as a PDF or use it live within the site. Notice the sections each unit supplement is broken into: Introduction, Thinking Skills, Research, and Project Ideas. This cute little resource, Global Warming and the Greenhouse Effect, shows you a brief animation to understand how the greenhouse effect happens. I'll leave you in suspense here. You can use any or all of the suggested activities and can add links to favorites, share with students and teachers, or add them to a new or existing assignment or project. Notice the extra information boxes down the right side for Find It Now, Differentiation keys, and example keywords. Next up, projects. A project is meant as a long-term independent research experience for students, culminating in creative products. They can be generated from the student site for true independent learning under the Wizard Project Maker, or here from the teacher's site for a bit more teacher-provided direction. Additionally, teachers have access to the same super starter projects that the students do. You can narrow your search by selecting one of the subject areas. Notice each super starter project has suggested grade levels. You will have the ability to edit the project before distributing to students, so you have the option to pull it up or down in levels as you see fit. So I'll narrow by science and then select Beautiful Bugs by clicking Add to your project list. You have the ability to add to and revise any of these tabs. You can edit content using the mini word processing boxes, which can be expanded by dragging the lower right corner. To test the existing links, you need to switch over to Preview at the bottom of the window. To add additional resources, you can select from your favorite enrichment activities or add links that may be outside of the Renzulli Learning environment, such as a subscription database your school offers. Here, I will add Migration of the Monarchs and use the Hyperlink Manager to create the link. Remember to test it under Preview. Once you have updated all of the tabs to your liking, click the Save button and then Next at the bottom. When you land back on the Teach tab under Projects, click Draft. As you mouse over the icons to the right, you will see you have the options to edit, upload files to the project, assign to students, make a copy, preview, and delete. When you click Assign, you can now select which students you wish to assign this project to: one, a few, a grade level, a group, or all. On to assignments. Assignments typically take a bit longer than lessons, but not quite as long as a project, perhaps a few days or class periods. Notice you have the choice to create a new blank assignment, select from the available templates, or from your own previously created templates. Let's take a peek at the available templates. Similar to the projects, you have several sections to work through. By selecting a template, the sections will be filled out for you, but then you have the ability to revise. So, under the Advanced Template search, let's pick Math this time in Grade 4. Using critical thinking with fractions and geometry looks interesting. Wow, it's a long one. Let's try it. You can change the name if you wish. As you work through each section, you can change and add as needed. Notice again the text boxes are expandable by dragging the lower right-hand corner, and you have a hyperlink manager to edit existing or add additional links. When you arrive at the Resources page, you can view each of the current resources and remove any you do not wish to include for your students. You can also use the arrows on the left to move a resource up or down the list. You can search the activity database if you'd like to locate additional resources, and you can upload any files you want to hand out to your students digitally. In the Other Resources box, you can write out anything your students will need that is not included in the database, like books, markers, or paper, and can also add links available outside of the Renzulli Learning environment, again by using the Hyperlink Manager feature. You might have a link to a Google Drive file here, for example. Click Save and Continue. Click on Directions and be sure you clear out anything associated with a resource you may have chosen to remove from the list. Revise, add, link as you would like. Save and continue. To assign it to students, select your due date, then pick your students, again by the full list, by grade, school, or group. Save and continue. Type any additional notes you may want to send to your students here, and when you save and continue, you will be brought to a review page where you can look over your work and edit any sections as needed. At any time, you can use the links at the top to return to any section as well. When you are ready to send it out to students, the Submit page is the place to be. Click Send to Students and the Go button. You have the ability to publish your template for use by other teachers in your school on Step 9, Publish It. Depending on your district settings, you may even be able to share it with all teachers in your district. And last but certainly not least, lessons. Renzulli Learning lessons truly take advantage of the differentiation engine. They are shorter assignments to complete in 1 or 2 classes most likely, or perhaps even for homework. Click New Lesson and select a grade level, subject, topic, and any potential subtopics. Let's see what Grade 10 Social Studies APUSH has to offer. All right, the Great Depression and the New Deal. You can leave the resources at 7 to 10, or you can change those numbers if you'd like. So 33 resources found, and my students will receive the 7 to 10 that best match their personal profile. Cool, right? I always recommend going with Customize to see what is here, but if you are feeling bold, you can Assign now. Notice I can use the column headings to sort by title versus type. As I preview the sources available, I can require and exclude resources from my students' offerings. Click Save and then Next, which will bring you to the opportunity to add assessment questions, either basic KWL, choose from a bank of broad open-ended questions, or write your own. Save and Next takes you to where you can add your own directions, set the dates, and attach files. Then pick which students will be receiving this lesson, and be sure to click Save, then Preview or Assign at the bottom. Note that all students receive the required activities and then their own personal ones. Then they can click over to the questions to provide responses back to you. And the best news yet? Once you have created lessons, assignments, and projects, they will be here waiting for you to use again and again in the future under Archived. There is so much under the hood in Renzulli Learning. Have fun exploring and creating.